without inner light, without feeling the love and light within your heart, we have nothing. And when we start with that from a place of joy, from a place of hope, then there's a lot of waves of change we can really lead and champion.
Bodhi, you've spent most of your life, I think, already doing all you can to safeguard the ocean and protect the ocean. I believe I heard something about a pledge you made at a very young age. Could you tell us about that?
Yeah, so when I was a little kid, after I went freediving on the coral reef with my dad for the first time, I came out of the water that day and put my fist up, hand up in the air and said, I pledge to protect the ocean, and that's going to be my life. And ever since then, I've really been dedicated to ocean health and human health. And it's all from a place of love. It's all from a place of connection. And to me, being in, on, and around the water has been so clearing for my mental health. It's helped me feel secure within. And also it's helped me stay fit and healthy. It's helped me stay knowledgeable. It's helped me learn. The ocean has been my greatest teacher. And as I evolved from that, 4-year-old kid to a global representative of Gen Z and the voice of the ocean now, it's been so many lessons that the ocean has taught me to get to where I am today. The ocean has taught me humility. The ocean has taught me the importance of family. The ocean has taught me the importance of stewardship. And most importantly, the ocean has taught me the importance of listening. When we listen to the sharks on the coral reef that are protecting the coral reef, when we listen to the whales singing their songs, when we listen to the parrotfish crunching on the algae on the reef to keep it healthy, it's so important listening and learning and growing and remaining humble. And that's exactly what we need to lead with, humility, as we're collaborating and working and getting to the forefront of addressing these issues with climate change, and most importantly, these solutions with ocean-based practices that are transforming our world.
Could we maybe dive into a little more depth as to how ocean health is human health?
So the ocean is 70% of the Earth. It covers 70% of the Earth's surface, and our bodies are about 60 to 70% water, depending on who you are and how much water you drink. Make sure to drink water, everyone. It's super important. And so we're definitely interconnected with the ocean. The same salinity of our mother's womb is that of the ocean. We're learning how to swim in our mother's womb before we even are born. So the first thing we do really is swimming around in our own little ocean. And so for me, it's really interesting because I was born blue. I was literally starved for oxygen. And I think that was kind of a sign about being an ocean guardian, because I realized that oxygen was so important, and the ocean is the greatest provider of oxygen. On a higher level, the ocean provides us food, marine proteins through fisheries and aquaculture. It provides us coastal protection. It provides us nutrients and marine biobacteria and marine biotics that can help the future of cancer treatments, advancing drugs that are healthy for people, that benefit people and help treat against future diseases. And it's really about resilience. And for me, the ocean health and human health nexus is really important to understand, because that's one of the biggest factors for protecting it. So when people ask, like, why should I care about the ocean? It's because it's directly affecting and impacting your life, and it's a part of you.
In what ways is the ocean one of the biggest solutions out there in terms of getting us where we need to be for a healthier planet?
So the reason why I say that the ocean has the superpowers to reverse the climate crisis is because of 3 things. 1, the ocean is the largest carbon sink, and that's all stored in deep sea environments at the very bottom of the abyssal plains, and the ocean absorbs so much carbon from air-sea exchange. 2, the ocean has absorbed the most amount of excess heat from the atmosphere since the 1850s, and since emissions and greenhouse gases have been entering the atmosphere. So it's absorbed so much heat, and it's what is regulating the planet. And number 3 is because the ocean controls global weather patterns and global circulation. It's really important to understand, because that circulation of water and movement and that flow is what creates life on Earth. It's what creates and generates oxygen, and what stores carbon, and what feeds millions and billions of people every single day.
What's the most fun you've had taking action for the planet?
Of course, what gives me joy and what brings me so much fun is being out in nature, being in the mangroves, in the roots, seeing what crabs are living there, seeing what alligators are in Costa Rica and the mangroves forest there, and working with local communities, working with local people, working with indigenous peoples, and protecting those ecosystems, creating media and going around the world to create different series with brands to help uplift these local organizations, because these local ocean champions are the real heroes, and we need to give them the voice they need so they can scale, but most importantly, so they can retain their cultural, environmental, social sovereignty as they help to save the world and save the ocean.
Final question, what gives you hope?
What gives me hope is evidence-based solutions and seeing that Indigenous peoples are now being recognized for their role in ocean stewardship. What gives me hope is seeing young people and people of color within international and multinational climate negotiation spaces. What gives me hope is that the ocean is telling us, telling me, telling the world that she needs help and that we're answering her call. And the time to answer her call and stand up for her voice is now. And that's why we have to all contribute to protecting Moana.